haven't done that. I say, as I was gone for like a week, maybe? Yum, 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 yum. Okay. Yippee! We got these. We got this set up well as I can. Doesn't mean much, but. Hello, Chacon. How you doing, buddy? We have some scuffed stream today. Not on my home turf. So not all features are currently set up. How have you been? And what you been up to? Oh. Oh no. Working non-stop. I hope you get a break soon then. Well, isn't that like illegal? To be working for that many hours a day? Oh god. That sounds heavily unpleasant. Only off a day. Still though, you're working on the weekend. It doesn't sound very pleasant. Can't do much to help. Oh, hello, fish. I'm afraid to tell you that you can't throw anything at me today. Because, I am not on my home turf. I am in the UK. And I'm missing some components for that, so I turned those rewards off so you at least don't lose points. I know. From 6 o'clock to... Jesus Christ. You don't seem to be doing too well, Jocon, and if it's because you have shitload of work, I can't even blame you. Ay. No. Ratchet and Clank apart. Oh, I've seen some clips from that. It looks really cute. I've never played Ratchet and Clank because we are poor. Gonna be lurking. Enjoy your game, fish. Have fun. Have fun, buddy. Not sure what I'm gonna do, honestly. I'm excited to start the stream and like see what you guys want. Yeah, that is if anybody was gonna turn up. If you guys want, like, I don't know, gaming or drawing or something. So for now, we're just gonna be yapping. I don't think I have Cult of the Lamb installed, unfortunately, on this PC. Again, I'm not at home, and I don't have everything set up here because I've never streamed here where I'm at. So... I could download Cult of the Lamb, but I don't think I have the old save anymore. Hello, Lord! Hello! Coffee. Doing alright. And I've already said this, but since you just came here, Coffee, We don't have all the features on this stream, and if the audio sounds scuffed, it's because I don't know how to fucking set it up. I didn't know how to set it on my home computer, and I don't know how to set it up here. We are not on our home turf. So there's not everything is set up as it should be. It's not fully done. This is very temporary. Whoa! New coffee grinder. Nice. Very nice. Hold of the lamb. Should I try? I don't have a controller here though. Oh god. Oh, and everything is lagging. I'm kind of having an issue. Something is wrong with the PC that I have here. I know it's not my mouse because it works perfectly lovely at home, but for some reason it keeps lagging horribly, and I don't know if I can fucking play anything without worrying about getting absolutely wrecked. Unless it's maybe like Minecraft. Peaceful, probably. A fancy coffee one, the strongest espresso beans in Europe. I'm gonna go into Carriageras this Thursday. Saturday. Brother, no. Do not. Okay. Jokon seems to be really down today. What do you want me to do, Jokon? I can try and download Cult of the Lamb. I can't promise I'll be doing very, very well with some fancy viewers. I got some crazy viewers. I have 2 lords in the chat, and they're both Scandinavian as well. You know, it's weird that it happened twice. But it's also cool. I'm gonna see if I can download Cult of the Lamb. I don't have much space on my drives right now, because I've been recording the VODs as well to make sure that I don't lose them. So even though technically I don't have to necessarily record them, they still take up a lot of space on my shit. Too late, I already started downloading it. Give me a minute, enjoy. I don't know if it's a new game that I do not have. I might not be able to afford it right now. Oh, I've seen that. It does look good, but I'm bad at like boss fighting games type of shit. Probably look very cool. Not look cool, but the experience would be cool, but I can't promise I would be any good at it. I do have Hollow Knight though. I really haven't played it yet. I think I opened it like one stride with a controller and I almost lost my mind because I fucking hate controllers. Ooh. It does sound nice. But I'm afraid I ain't gonna have any new games anytime soon. Oh! Cult of the Lamb has been downloaded. Do I have what game? Very underrated. Ooh. I don't think I have a favorite game that's underrated. Because the only way I find games is by watching other people play games. I'll wait for end release if it's on sale and I'll take a look at it. This does sound really nice. I don't have a game that's like... Any game that I would say underrated? I'm not sure. Two games that I could think of that are a little bit more niche, maybe, would be like either Frostpunk, because that's a very specific niche, people. Like my type of people. Or Kingdom 2 Crowns? But both of those have relatively good audiences, I think. I don't know. Vintage Story recently has become my favorite, but I can't say it's getting more attention with the whole Hytale stuff, so I'm not sure if I could call it underrated anymore. Either way, it's absolutely amazing. Did I hear Hytale? Yeah. I was very excited for Hytale. I wasn't necessarily keeping up with everything because I kind of wanted to be surprised. But when I first like heard about Hytale, it's because like when first learned about it when I like found out about like the Conquest Reforged resource spec and like its mods for Minecraft. And when I heard about Hytale, I was really excited because at the time I was actually getting into like Cube World and stuff, and then that thing just vanished for like a long time. So when Hytale came around, I was pretty hopeful, but then I forgot about it for years until like the recent Fallout. And by then I already was into Vintage Story because like I started like getting it recommended about like a year ago with like videos. So yeah. I'm really excited about the fact that it's going to be like a game mode in Vintage Story though, which is really nice. Or like, you know, something similar-ish. What the hell? And I'm happy I get my ass handed to me in them. Oh shit. I do like Hyper Light Drifter, but I'm like ass. But it's such a beautiful game. I think Hyper Light Drifter is really good. Hades is not underrated. Hades is amazing. Darkest Dungeon absolutely slaps, but gives me nightmares when I play too much from the stress because I started dreaming about being in the catacombs and trying to keep my people alive. But it's absolutely fucking amazing. I love that game to bits. I have yet to finish it because I can't fucking keep my focus long enough to actually try and finish a goddamn game in my life. But that one is absolutely fucking brilliant. It is back in the works. I know that Hytale is currently being like worked on as a game for Vintage Story because some of the devs went under Tyron, I think was his name. Is it Tyron? Maybe it's somebody else's name. That owns or like made Vintage Story. And he used to work on Hytale a little bit because he made some of the world generation way back, some of those systems. Don't know if they end up using it in the other version, but yeah. And apparently they're currently trying to buy out Hytale from Riot or something like that, right? I don't know how exactly it's going anymore, but I'm pretty sure the original team does not have the rights to it because Riot has it. I think it's Riot that has it. I can't even blame you. Oh man. I really did like Code of the Lamb when I was playing it way back on stream. Fuck, we should finish that game. But we might have to start anew because I don't know if I have that save. I probably do. No, I have to because it's on cloud, but I don't remember how to play anymore. I haven't touched that in so long. Wait, so they managed to buy it back? No, wait, I heard there was like it was like an astronomical sum that Riot wanted for it. Like absolute fucking bonkers amount. I shall be off to shower as I stink from firefighting training. Have a nice shower then. Yep. I'll be here for like at least an hour, so. I really thought that they currently couldn't get it back. The IP they fucking refused to be sold by Riot. So I'm not all entirely up to date. I kind of just like come across the news about Hytale like when the algorithm decides it's time. You're seeing what Riot Games changed. They start working on it again. Oh. Huh. Okay, so it's not in Riot's hands anymore, I would assume. It would be surprising if they sold it. It's even more ridiculous that they axed it, considering how big of like a market that game has. Okay, wait. No, that's the thing, yeah. And then the old crew came back. Yeah, I know about the old dev, but the problem is they can't work directly on the game. Because Riot, even though they did cancel it, they would have to sell the IP. Because if they refuse to sell the IP, then you can't work on the game. Because the old devs don't have right to it anymore, because at that point it's still like Riot's ownership, from what I understand. No? Because there was another game like this, not Hytale, but there was like this beautiful like game that got cancelled by another studio, and people tried to buy the IP so that the game can be finished, and the studio never sold it. So the old like devs and everything, like the artists and whatnot, couldn't do jack shit about it. They only like released some of the behind like unreleased content. Let me see. You know what? Let's Google it. Well, let's search it up. Hytale news. I was made my final counter offer. Or to Riot in what's the only chance to see the cancelled sandbox RPG return. He's feeling optimistic. Okay, so he is trying to make counter offer to buy it back from Riot then. Yeah, because so the problem with games getting cancelled, right? Just because they get cancelled doesn't mean they're like up for grabs, like the IP is up for grabs. It still belongs to the studio even if the studio cancelled it, which means since Riot bought it up and then cancelled it, it's still in ownership of Riot. So Riot actively needs to sell it, essentially, right? Like allow the people to work on it. So what's happening instead right now, there is a different dev that did work on Hytale way back, who made my current favorite game, Vintage Story. He wasn't a big part of the team, but he did work a little bit on the terrain generation, and I think a little bit dabbled in some of the like original engine that they had. I'm not 100% sure on that one. But basically, when the team at Riot got dissolved, some of the devs that worked on Hytale, like the original devs, decided to join the Vintage Story guy. And he basically welcomed, because he offered them like, I would say asylum almost, right? For their game ideas. So basically, there's going to be like a new fantasy mode in Vintage Story that will be like Hytale reminiscent, essentially. From what I understand, that is one way for Hytale to kind of come back, and a lot of the fans have started flocking to Vintage Story because of this. Yeah. Because the only way actual Vintage Story, Hytale in its current actual state that it is, the only way the devs could work on it is if Riot sells it to them. And Riot doesn't want to sell it because they're fucking stupid. Because they like canceled a game that had a massive following, right? That they could have made bank on. And then they decided not to fucking finish it. Because they're stupid. So this is the only way like Hytale is currently like going to be released in some form of way. Either it needs to get bought out, or you're gonna have to go with like the Vintage Story fantasy mode. And frankly speaking, if it is like Vintage Story from what I've played, like how I've been playing the game and everything, and like the updates that it's getting, I'm pretty confident that whatever comes out like as a fantasy game mode for Vintage Story, I think it's going to be great. Because the current game already is fucking amazing. I like it a lot. And it makes me want to play it more. But yeah. I never know what to do in the game because sometimes I feel like I'm getting like tired of it. So I'm not sure if I want to play, but I still have the itch. And then I hop on it, and then I suddenly realize just how many things like I can still do. Just there's a lot more accomplishments to do. The only problem right now is because I'm playing two playthroughs at once. Because there's the stream playthrough, the Twitch playthrough essentially, right? That I have. That I only play on during streams, and then the other one that I saved that I decided to keep as my own free time playthrough because I enjoyed the game so much. And I'm currently going through winter, and the unfortunate thing about having two playthroughs at once is because I'm basically repeating a lot of tasks in the playthrough that's a little bit behind, which kind of makes it as less exciting, makes you want to play in the other one. But like, that's how I decided to do it, because I don't want to really play on the Twitch one unless I'm streaming, because that's just not really as fun. And I still want to have like a playthrough of my own in the meantime, because that game has currently been like my main escape. It's just really pleasant. I keep finding new things about that game, and it keeps making me happier and happier. It's crazy how that works. I have learned recently that you can actually make a glider in the game, which I didn't know you could. I was just like thinking, I remember like thinking as I was playing, man, an elytra would be really nice, like a glider of some kind. So I decided to check out the handbook that's in the game that tells you all the different crafting recipes. And there it was. You can actually make a glider, you just need to find a schematic for it, which is amazing. Back to my question, my favorite game is Magicite. Sadly, the last update on February 2019. Magicite. Okay, I want to know what that is then. Magicite. Magicite on Steam. Ooh. Oh, it's a pixel game. I love pixel games. Pixar games are amazing. Pixel and voxel games. And for some reason draw me in a whole lot more. They look the best. They're the most fun. But yeah. I currently in my regular Vintage Story playthrough or VS playthrough, I'm just gonna start saying VS. I want to build a mill just so I don't have to fucking grind materials, like hand crank the corn, because it takes a long time. But I'm really excited about making a mill. Problem is I'm lacking cloth right now to be able to make the sails. They also released other game roguelands, but the last I was also on 2019. Aw. Welcome back, Coffee. What kind of soda you got? Oh, there's permadeath. Magicite does look pretty cool. Yeah. But the fact that it's permadeath spells just... Is it? Well, if it's a permadeath, is it technically a roguelike of sorts? Well, not quite, right? But like... Okay, no, it does have roguelike elements. It does look very fun. It looks really nice. I like the pixel art style. Canes. A Finnish soda pop. Ooh. Oh yeah, I do know of the kindergarten games, yeah. I also know that the kindergarten games are absolutely fucking unhinged. But they're fun. I haven't played them, I only watched them, but... Yeah. You can tell from the art style that they're by the same devs, actually. Like faces in the heads. Cute. Hmm. Okay, what do we do? Do we play something? I downloaded Cult of the Lamb. I'm just gonna play VS, because that's what I'm into. The game recently updated, actually. Oh, yap. You want me to yap? Okay, I'll continue yapping. I'll keep doing that. Shit, my providers dropped a teaser when you. Oh! Congrats! UK good. UK decent. Despite the supposedly constantly pissing weather, it's actually been rather sunny. It's been quite nice. But not too hot. Not this time around. Oh, reminds me. I started listening, aside from the constant replays of the VS OST. I've recently been listening to this guy, Low Res Bones. He does like Minecraft videos, but he also makes music for his own videos, and I've been enjoying like his tracks quite a bit. Very nice, very nice. Now you want me to yap. I don't have much to yap about anymore. Ooh. Let's see. What did I show you? I would like to say I've worked on the VTuber model quite a bit, but that's a lie, unfortunately. But I have done, like the other day though, I have made 3D models of like the dress shoes, like the fancy shoes, just so I could like have a proper reference model at like my disposal. So I've rendered like an image from Blender. If the shoes are in the position I needed. So I have that, so I can trace those at least, because I was struggling so bad last time. Jack Xiang. Shang? Chang? Wah 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 wah. Okay, what's your question, my guy? Let's check. I found the guy. I'm gonna listen to some of his tracks later then. Relaxing. My question is, does any of you know of Big Time Rush? Big Time Rush? I don't think so. I don't think I do. Let's see. Time Rush. Is it a game? Or is it something else? I see there's same thing that's a band. Yeah, I'm too young. Not Isekai Josho. I found Jack Zhang that Jacqueline suggested. I can check that one out as well though. Hold on. Honestly, if you like try and ask me about any kind of band name, singer name, fucking actor, I will know nothing. I am not like in that sphere in general. Like you can't. I will tell nothing. I will know nothing. I am not ever in the loop on any of these types of things. Ooh. Interesting. Ah. Have that playing in the background. I don't want to get copyright strike. Ugh. That looks pretty. Looks cool. I'm gonna check out both of those.
This video is brought to you by Squarespace.
Pause! Jesus Christ. Clicked on a different video. Scared the shit out of me. Jacon, so young, the youngest. There used to be a series when I was growing up, watching Nickelodeon. I'll tell you this, even if it was during my time, I wouldn't fucking know what it is because we never had Nickelodeon. We were broke as fuck. I never had Nickelodeon. The only time I ever had some kind of, what's it called? Any kind of like channel with kids, with kids cartoons, was when I went over to my aunt's to look after her dog, and she had Jetix. And that is the only time I've ever like seen that. I've never ever had Nickelodeon or like Cartoon Network, any of that stuff. So even if we're like the same age and it technically is something I could have potentially seen, I never would have because we had no money for that shit. Ooh. After years they made now a world tour. Whoa! I don't know what age you are. I was just like vaguely saying if we happen to be the same age and it's something that I could potentially have come into contact with, there's a chance that I would not have regardless because of just we did not have the resources. You are young, right? I'm pretty sure you were like 20, aren't you? No. Good night, Coffee. What, you're 21? Yeah, you are a baby. Coffee is still younger than you. So you are the older baby. You get toddler rights. You're a toddler and Coffee is a baby. Yeah, bud, me too. It's just kinda apparently comes with today's age. Are you sure you're content with just me yapping even though I don't have anything to talk about? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. What are we up to? What are we gonna do? Play game. Draw. That's about it. Can't do anything else here, unfortunately. I can play the Cult of the Lamb if you want me to, because you seem excited about it, and it is true I've never finished it. At least I think so. I remember that the last stream we did maybe was fighting... What was her name? Hecla? I think? you're okay, but you can like request what you want me to do. That's the whole point I'm asking. Yep, it's fine. Yep, it's not fine. I have nothing to yap about anymore. I don't know what to yap about. All I'm gonna yap about is Vintage Story because that's all I've been currently exposed to. Yeah. Okay, I'm drinking water. Okay. I drank. Couldn't probably hear me drinking, even though I had it right on my microphone because I was messing around with the settings because I couldn't properly import the old settings because this PC has slightly different sound card. But I did drink, I promise. I did hydrate. What could I have about? I'm actually quite excited about trying to get the new VTuber model done. Because I think what I'm gonna do is make it relatively simple. I think I've talked about this before though, but still. I'm not going to add too many layers, just relatively flat colors and whatnot just to get it working. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a lot less stressed about getting that thing to work than I did the other one, so that's definitely a positive step forward. Yap about yap. But yeah. I'm glad I made the like silly little two models for reference. It's quite nice. Yes, what's your question? I'm gonna show you actually. I'm gonna show you what currently I've like done with the shoes. I just want to show it off real quick. Let's see. Yay! Look at me. I'm here. I made a these like models. Very simple model, by the way. Is ugly as hell. Could not really use that properly for anything. But the shape is correct enough, especially the sole, for me to be able to use it and like I'll probably trace it kind of roughly. Probably not exactly, but this is the best decision I've ever made because frankly speaking, struggling with those shoes before was such a pain in the ass. Ugh. Oh my god. My joints are cracking. Poor little old me. If you have time somewhere in the future, can you draw me like you think I am? Commission. Sure. I'm not sure exactly what you're requesting. This may be a good idea for a stream. I was actually thinking of making like either like a commission stream or something where I would just draw like very like small sketches or something for cheap. But I wasn't sure if it was like worth doing it with how like small our community is currently, and I feel bad taking money from you guys to begin with, so a little torn on it. Yes. Okay. Yeah. It's going to... which one is the correct? Is it this one? The pencil that I wanted to use? Can't tell. Wow. It's this one. Smaller size. It's too small. Too small. Maybe like size 12? Seems about right. The shoes. Here's loafers. They're supposed to be more like dress shoes, but I guess these kinds of count as loafers. But they're the ones, they're based on the ones that have like, what's it called? Fucking laces, I think? At least that's what the reference pictures had. if I remember right. I can actually open up those, the reference picture file. Because I got that one. These ones. These ones I like a lot. Yeah, these ones have a thing. These are like my favorite looking shoes, honestly. Like men's shoes like this. This looks so cool. I didn't. Okay, hold on. All right, fine, fine, fine. I'll fucking erase this. There's nothing here. No marketing. No marketing. But I did actually want to get their like boots. There's these boots that I saw from them on Pinterest. They have like this really cool like elaborate like fabric kind of on their boots, like on the outside looks like embroidered and whatnot. It looks so pretty. I really want those. It's also like in my size. I want ones in my size. I originally based like the shoes off the original like VTuber design on those, because they look just so whimsical. They're so fun. But yeah. You sell them in America, they're very expensive, and most importantly, they're only in men's sizes. And my shoe size is anything but. Let's see. Hey, you know what? On the topic of shoes, what are your favorite shoes? What kind of shoes would you like to have, maybe sometime in the future? Shoes. So cool. I like them so much. So fancy. I don't need these kinds of shoes for anything, but they're so pretty and I want to look dapper in them. They would look so cool if I had the entire outfit, but I don't. So the dream is dead. Like, all they wear shoes or just special shoes? Anything. Like, tell me anything, broski. Like, my actual, like, home shoes, like, all-day shoes that I wear are knockoff Crocs. Not the real ones, knockoffs. Because I don't think I've ever, like, seen real Crocs until recently. There's one thing you can, like, pretty much count on in when going to Czech Republic and trying to buy, like, Crocs, especially, like, depending on where you go. But I buy my Crocs from like Asian shops. Specifically, like we have like a lot of Vietnamese shops, and they would sell just knockoff Crocs. And those are the only types of Crocs I've ever had. Very good Crocs, by the way. You don't fucking need the real thing to be comfortable. I'm sorry, but like, paying I don't know fucking how much for rubber shoes is a little silly. Holiday shoes, I wear New Balance 530. I don't know what those are, but we can Google those. That should be. I'm Vietnamese if you forgot. You are! I don't remember that. I'm not gonna lie at all. I don't remember that whatsoever. I hope I did not offend you. Which I'm also going to buy loafers, but I'm not sure which ones. Ooh. Okay, I'm glad I didn't offend you. Because for me, it is the same if I go to Vietnamese store. Ah, I see. Oh, knockoffs, yeah. It's like, the thing is, right? Like, if the knockoffs are still just as fucking good, then there's no problem there, I don't think. Honestly, I didn't even know, like, until, like, much later, when I was a kid, that those are even, like, there are, like, Crocs, as in, like, a brand. I always just thought it was a type of shoe. I never realized that there's, like, a whole brand around just, like, those rubber shoes. I was just like, oh yeah, Crocs, sure, I have Crocs. Not the brand ones, though. I can promise you that for sure. I think this is correct, right? Sure. Until what? I'm going for ingredients, not clothes or shoes. No, fair enough. It's cause it is true, normally it's like grocery shops as well that I like go to. But the difference is that when a lot of these like Crocs when I got, right, is when there were like clothing specific shops where I would get those. Those stores, I tell you, they have everything. Everything your heart desires, that's what they have. Which is really nice, because then you don't have to go anywhere else. You just go stop by, get everything you need, and fuck off. Couldn't ask for a better shop, honestly. Who fucking needs a supermarket? What's this? It ends here. Okay, that looks much more believable, I think. Right? Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, no, it absolutely does. It's home. It really is. Even more homey when you're like sick and tired of everything else, so you just like stop by in like sweatpants and like home shirts and whatnot. You don't give a shit. Buy what you need and fuck off. Let's see. I have to check. What's this? This. Internet. Some. And whoa. And over here. That's fair. I would say I wear sweatpants, but I don't really. At least, they're certainly not during summer, so hard for me to judge. Question, very good question. I think maybe, let's see. What's my dream? I guess you're gonna find me really fucking boring, but financially stable. Oh man, that sounds fucking depressing. I guess it's a lot more realistic, right, than you probably expected. But I used to like want to be a lot of things when I was younger. I wanted to be like a game dev, or like you know, a comic artist or an animator. And now I'm working as an animator, and I'm also like, you know, doing streams and whatnot, which I really enjoy. I wanted to be a streamer for a while as well. I wanted to make YouTube videos. Content creator. I wanted to do art. That was pretty much my whole thing. And I still do. Got you off guard. Yeah, I'm not surprised it did. But I still have that dream. I want to do art. Like a lot. But I feel like for me to be able to do that, right, I need to be financially stable, and I need to basically have those things as more like a hobby. If I can make those things my work, amazing. But I've kind of like accepted that it might not work out. I'm hoping it will. But, you know. Long way to go on that front, if that's going to be the case. And I mainly want to be financially stable, not just for me, to do my hobbies and whatnot, but I want to take care of my mom and my family. So your dream is to art any kind of way? Pretty much. I want to learn, like, new skills. I like learning, like, I want to learn how to, like, do wood carving. Like, I want to do carpentry. I want to learn more, like, actual, like, painting, because I haven't fucking painted on a canvas in years, and I only really paint with acrylics, maybe. I never use oil paints. I would love to try those. I would love to try miniatures. I want to learn how to sew properly because I want to make my own clothes. Because, frankly speaking, the ones that you buy nowadays are fucking shit. They're unpleasant and they last a very short time. And I, as my wise sister once said, we're too poor to buy twice. Like, too poor to buy cheaply. So that's kind of my logic there. You could say that I want to be self-sufficient in some ways, but like I know that's not physically possible to master everything, but I want to like know enough, right? From like many fields, just because I crave the artistic outlet as much as I crave the knowledge. So yeah, I heard twice, yeah. But yeah, so pretty much it, honestly. Financially stable to take care of my family. If I was rich, I would make sure that my mom could go to retirement and could enjoy her grandkids. And I would enjoy my artistic hobbies without fearing for my survival, probably. So yeah, I don't have like huge dreams, I guess. Because once that would be achieved and I got to like do all the artistic stuff I want, right? Without like the pressure and whatnot. I would probably try and like help others or something, you know, just donate to charity or some shit. I don't know. I'm not like great at organizing anything. I'm not like super huge like events type of thing. Also, I hate that whenever I keep clicking, it keeps moving everything. But what is happening with my mouse? Am I pushing a button I don't know about? I might be. I have some have some keyboard shortcuts. Hold on, I need to check those because these are annoying. So yeah, this is pretty much my dreams. Being kind to other people, being able to do art, and make sure my mom can retire without having to fucking work 12 hours a day. Because... not fun. And... new commands. How about that? Canvas view ruler. Cool. Ink. Oh, I'm pretty sure that's not what I'm looking for. Let's see, hold on. On tablet, I'm just going to check my shortcut keys. Y control C. Am I pressing something? I don't know. Layer. So yeah, can't find the shortcut. You can't see. I'm scrolling through this little pop-up window, try and figure out. Tools, gradient zoom, move, and rotate. It's not the one. Pen pencil, erase, auto select, figure operation. Move layer. Is there something here? Grid would be the thing that makes me. So what is it? I do this. Not the one though. Ah, okay. So it's something about me pressing. I think Control Z. Yeah. Okay. Keys. Menu commands. You rotate thing, yada yada. And ruler bar. Maybe it's either control or has to be something else. Window canvas. No, not that one. Color mixing, animation, material, palette, help, no. Menu commands, it's not. Oh, palettes, auto actions, default, what are auto actions? Create after. No. Move layer. Hey, shortcuts. Options. Drawing. No, drawing color. Edit. Cut, paste. Creation cells, square access like on palette, subtool. Larger, fucking. Okay. No, can't find it. I don't know what it is. I remember having to disable this setting. Is it by me pressing control? Okay. I see. Alright. Is it this one? Move layer, move thing. It's K, but I keep pressing control. And my mouse is lagging. Operation. Is that a thing? Welcome back, fish. I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with my goddamn setting. And is this the one? Move. No. Something by pressing control makes me this again. What is this? That is such a strange just thing. That keeps happening. What's this? M. I'm not pressing M. I'm pretty sure I don't have those settings at all. Not this one. But the basic one. Not this one either. Why is this being such a pain in the ass for me right now? I see. Sure, left double click and right click. Okay, I'm going to change these. I now know what it is. I must have kept pressing something. I'm not sure what, but I think I was pressing my pen buttons and it was just driving me mad. We figured that one out. We have the problem gone. The people are tired, from what I understand. Coffee has gone to bed, presumably because he has work tomorrow. And I'm relatively okay. Just showing off, now tracing, like very simple 3D models of shoes for the what keeps for the VTuber. I don't know why it keeps pressing stuff when I'm not doing anything. Something keeps on saying, I don't know what the drivers and the settings here are and why are they so messy. But something's wrong on this goddamn PC and I don't know how to fix it. And I won't know how to fix it either because I'm not here long enough to take the time to really figure that one out. Unfortunately, because I have other more pressing issues to do here. And to deal with Clip Studio being a pain in my arse. Anyway. Shoes, indeed. Shoes that nobody will see. But they would bother me. So on the off chance that we do have the VTuber being full view, we now have we have shoes. Ta-da! Oh, it keeps pressing, and it shouldn't. I'm not sure why it keeps doing that. I'm not exactly sure what's wrong with the with like the mouse here and whatnot, but something strange keeps happening here. Don't know how to fix it, so we're not gonna stress about it too much. I'll figure it out eventually. We all love a bit of shoe, indeed. I'm not very good at drawing shoes, so I had to make a 3D model. Very vague 3D model. Just enough so I can spin the shoe around and whatnot, like rotate it. Because why was I fucking struggling to try and get these done? Not good enough to draw. Everybody's good enough to draw. This takes so long. And judging from how absolutely lovely your wood burning pieces are, you're more than good enough to draw. Couldn't be bothered, got too much damage in my hands to be able to draw somewhat intelligently. Yeah, unfortunately that is something like you like have to like work around, right? That's sad. I mean left double click. Why am I? Oh, it's because I'm on the wrong. That's why. Why is it still click? Oh, I know why. Customize. Fucking nothing. Other, disable please. Customize. Other, disable please. Okay, thank you. Mouse buttons disabled. Jesus Christ, because they're a pain in my arse. Still is. Why is it so, like, sensitive? Or I, like, try work with it. Ugh. Nightmare. Nightmare. Ugh. Also, I was tracing off a piece of paper and burning through paper, so half is cheating, but that's because my hands ain't what they used to be. It's like... It's okay. You learn by tracing as well. You're training your hands. Although I would imagine even if you did start drawing, you would probably like... A, have to have a specific grip so that your arms wouldn't hurt too much, and B... Oh my god, why is that doing that whenever I just like shift? Why is that so sensitive? I don't think it's the tablet's fault, but like because it's like lagging or something. But yeah, you learn by tracing as well. You can absolutely learn how to draw. Obviously you can't rely on it all the time, but it is possible. This whole thing and being either is really annoying me now. I don't know what's wrong. Just keep doing that. Is it like a tablet? Is it a setting? Is it a mouse problem? It's fucking PC. True that, true that. I just tape a piece of paper to my monitor and I use the lighting from the screen to draw onto the paper. Yeah! Lightboxing. Improvised lightboxing. It works, it ain't broke. No need to fix it either. I think these shoes look well enough. I can't be bothered anymore. Yeah, and like, that's okay. If you ever really wanted to draw, right, you would probably figure out a way around it. Some people who learn to draw with their mouths or their feet or anything else, right? But like, just because there is most likely a workaround doesn't mean you have to do it. You have other ways of having your artistic outlet. Even if it's just, you know, or not just, but even if it's like tracing some paper and like wood burning. Still looks fucking awesome. You have like enough like steady hands to like do that really well. All that matters. What less to is it? Just speed it all. I think this might help a little bit. I cramped up so hard today, I locked my hand up for a solid few minutes. My classmates were horrified. Jesus. Oh, I'm not surprised they were mortified. I would be too. Shoes we have. This is just me sketching. I'm going to move these. Maybe not. Waistcoat, neck necklace. This is forearm. Right. Forearm left. Sleeve left. I'm guessing sleeve left, right? Yep. Sleeve right. These are the sketches. Your folder and insert. Sketches. Height. Also, while eating lunch today, an older gentleman came up to me and sat on the bench next to me. He was like, I'll only see you for a couple of minutes, and after a couple of minutes, we started to chit-chat about work I do and the work he did. Same field. Oh, so he compares stories how the work changed over the year. I think he was 85. That's actually really nice. Very pleasant. Routes. It's waste stuff. Hold on. Going to... I want the quick reference thing that I did. What is this one? This one has the other stuff I need to see. Actual file. I don't think I can find it because I think it's here, is it? Need to put nope. Because here, so you'll only be able to use the PNG that I already exported. Upload it. Where is it? This one. This fucking asshole. Look at this shit. That is Mr. fucking hot shit asshole guy. Look at him. Oh, yay. Here we go. Like to fucking ban this guy. There we go. Now we can. Well, be gone indeed. I had to turn on settings in OBS to be able to see the buttons for moderator stuff, so I could get rid of the guy. What's this? I love reporting countless bots, though they are fairly efficient when it comes to... He's nice, but we've had like this guy, like I think we've had the same guy here for like several streams, like a bunch of streams now. And the reason I know is because it's actually given me a notification that it looks like some of the bots that we've seen here on the channel, unfortunately, looks like they've been evading the ban. Like I mean, yeah, evading is like the only way to describe it. This way? I don't know if people report them or not. That is true. I don't know. It's like I'm in a lot of pain. Oh no. Probably rest, Fish. Barely had any sleep, mostly since my bird was sleeping in the room next to mine. Snoring loud as fuck. Also the pain. No. Speaking of bans on bots, just got a Gmail about that and they have done action, whatever that means. Ah. I wonder what kind of actions. I trust them nothing. Ooh, very quick, very... Yeah, simple coloring job. Zero. Like... it's like the ban removed the account. Either way, it's been dealt with best of our abilities. That is true. That is true. It's already 8. Whew. Probably won't stream that much longer. I honestly should be working. So, probably leave you all in a little bit. I would just like to see this looks 50 color. Do I think I have to. Aww. I honestly feel sorry for you, Joko. I'm not going to be heading to sleep yet. I'm going to be working actually. Because there's some things that gotta be done, whether I like it or not. So I'm gonna have to work on that a little bit before I go sleep. Not too long probably, but I would like to get some more work done before I go and sleep. Enough. So I'm gonna hide the color for now so I can color this. I'll have to at least, like, not have to, but I do want to say that restarting this, like, VTuber model project was, I think, the best decision I could have made. Because I have significantly less stress about it. And honestly, I think it's going to look a lot better. Oh, nice chatting here, but I do believe I should head to sleep myself. That is understandable. I do hope you're gonna get some better sleep, Fish. Or Annie, for that matter. Just flat color this waistcoat. just to see what the color is like. It's the color that I sketched. This file doesn't look the same as this little reference picture that I have, and I really like the look of the reference picture. Just want to check that it still looks good, and if not, I'll probably go with the newer color, but would prefer this one, so I just test my theory real quick. That looks good. We're free to go. Wow. Can't promise I'll be streaming again soonish. It's been a little busy, but if I do get time, I would like to hop in at least like a couple more times maybe. I will be home on the 2nd, so you shouldn't have to wait too long, thankfully, on me streaming normally again. So don't worry too much about it. I gotta medicate myself pretty well tonight, going to yell, complain to the doctor tomorrow, and we'll see. I'm going to the room, the rubber rats, or just continue like nothing have happened. Oh dear. Thank you, Fish, and I'm glad I can help you relax a little bit. Shock on. You have a lot on your plate. You all do. I'm honestly really glad that my silly streams are actually able to like help you all just like chill for a while. It's nice. It's been hectic, yes, and it's always nice relaxing and somewhat comfortable. I'm glad. Knowing that my like sillies help is just... it's a very nice thing to know. I am going to hydrate. Yes, I'm gonna drink. Thank you for reminding me. I hydrated. I drank water. Promise. I promise. Just did. Thank you for the hydrating. I'm going to this. I'm going to use this as a layer directly in the model. I'm gonna have to have it overlap a little bit more. I'm probably going to do probably caffeinated water anyway, so I go when y'all. Okay. Have a good one too, Fish. Try again and like stream relatively soonish. Fun. I'm gonna add the stars here. If I can find them. God, this program's lagging so bad. Very vague. Goldish colors. Which one did I use? Not entirely sure. It's a warmer gold, but I'm not 100%. Could be this one. Big stars. And put in a moon. It's big. It's big. It's big. Does it fit? Much. Ta-da! Well, I think this looks pretty solid. I'm actually quite happy with this. Design still looks good. Color, I think, looks better like this because you can see more of the little galaxy, and I think that's nice. Okie dokie. I'll probably leave it here. Gotta work a little bit longer and then gotta go sleep at a relatively normal time and not like, I don't know, 3 AM. Okay. I'll try and stop by sometime soon again so that you guys have a place to hang out at, I guess. And okay. We switch to scenes? No problem. It's always a pleasure streaming for y'all. Okay. You two have a good night, Chacon, and good luck tomorrow and on Saturday, and just, you know, good luck in general. Good night. Bye-bye.